Erik Ten Hag is going to hate to take on Jammie Carragher, the former player of Liverpool, because went ahead and obviously came out and obviously went bare knuckles with him. And Erik Ten Hag is going to hate to address him in a different way altogether. But it looks like the gloves were off. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on daily. Hope you guys are really having a fantastic morning and we thank God for the gift of life. And now we're here to bring you the latest concerning the team of Manchester United as we take on Manchester City today. Erik Ten Hag has a lot of things to say about his players, Bruno Fernandes, and how the team is obviously progressing on from the 3 consecutive wins we're going to hit to get as a team of Manchester United. Smash the like button, comment and share, and we thank God for the gift of life. Not so? Let's get this going. Now, Jammie Carragher went ahead and put up a very long article at the Telegraph, and he said the following: if United are successful this weekend, it will be by virtue of using the counter-attacking system that brought Solskjaer and Mourinho their best results in their first few years. There is nothing Dutch about United under Erik Ten Hag. Their bypass, their midfield, play direct to their front men and seek to make the most of their possession high up the park. I'll not criticize Ten Hag for playing this way against City or against Arsenal and Liverpool when they meet. However, there are grounds for criticism if that continues to be the only means by which they can realistically secure a positive outcome. Now, we're having a problem with these journalists because they don't believe in Erik Ten Hag and they never wanted him to be a manager of Manchester United at the start of his career at Man United. Jammie Carragher is really one of those pundits that don't want to obviously shift their mind and obviously use his past allegations or his past criticisms to different managers to come in through and obviously use them to obviously change his decision right now. I have a very clear example that is really recent. It's Mikel Arteta. I've gone ahead to reiterate this very many times. When Arteta came in at Arsenal, everyone was asking that why isn't Arsenal playing like Man City? Because Arteta was the assistant manager of Arteta at Man City. You know, it took Mikel Arteta 2.5 seasons to gauge how he plays. And how many players did he sign? From the goalkeeper Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, William Saliba, Zinchenko, Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus. You know, he need to sign 8 players, and of the 8 players, when they sat into that system of Arsenal, that's why you saw either that in the season of 2022-2023, Arsenal really played some of the most beautiful football ever since Mikel Arteta came in through. Now, for Jammie Carragher, he wants Erik Ten Hag to instill the style of Man United in his second season. That is a lie. That is a lie. Ange Postecoglou is going to hate to do that at Spurs because Spurs doesn't have the pressure that Man United has, you know. Spurs' aim is to go ahead and obviously complete the top 4 and play the Champions League. Manchester United is a big highlight. Even Pep Guardiola is going to hate to hint about it, that for Man United, everything they do is really a huge highlight. That's why you see to it that it's always hard to obviously not obviously blame Manchester United. That's what Pep Guardiola is going to hate to say, and it's really right. If I told you, go ahead and obviously pay a lot of attention to detail to now. For Jammie Carragher, he needs to understand that Manchester United is having lots of problems. You get? And for him, he just comes out anyhowly and obviously puts out his statements. But Erik Ten Hag has gone ahead to obviously give him a reply, and he had the following to say to this former Liverpool player. The team is regressing according to Jammie Carragher. The team is regressing according to Jammie Carragher, he asked. He then said, when it comes to possession, we need to do better. But there are reasons that I don't go into, but that everyone sees. We are in the top 3 in the Premier League of high ball recoveries. We are among the best in the Premier League for ball recoveries in the middle. When we press, we are very good. So it's not true what he says. Now, lies can come on, and obviously they can come on early enough, but trust me, they don't obviously last for a very long time, and that's what Jammie Carragher needs to know. Erik Ten Hag is going to hate to reply to him that what you're saying, you are speaking about certain things that you don't have vast knowledge about. Those stats are really a huge progress. And I've seen lots of things that we never did last season and we're doing them better this season. And that's what Jammie Carragher doesn't know. And he needs to acknowledge it that there is improvement in the team of Man United. But because we are not getting the results as these people want them to be, that's why they obviously come up and obviously call it like that. But the fact is, there is huge progress in the team of Man United. But we just need to see to it that we control games better. And Ten Hag is going to accept that when it comes to possession, we need to do better, and we are obviously going to do better. And Rome was not built in one day. When Pep Guardiola was being that juggernaut at Man City, it never befell in a single day. It took some time. And all what you need to know that when you come in at Man United and you want to play like how Erik Ten Hag wanted to play from the first place, you saw to it that Brighton beat us and Brentford beat us 4-0. And then he said for the third game, let me really go for the long ball. Let me hit the team on the counter-attack, because I'm at a team where every game is needed as a win. We the fans of Man United want success, and that is instant. You get? So, with United having Richard Arnold as the CEO, Darren Fletcher as the technical director, then John Matter as the director of football, all learning on the job, not having the experience that Erik Ten Hag had at Ajax to recruit players that he really wanted, with Van der Sar as the CEO, Mark Overmars as the sporting director, you have no right to come out and obviously say to it that this man is obviously having players that he should be having. Ten Hag wanted Anthony around July, and the board took time not to sign Anthony in July, where we would have gone ahead for £50 million. We went ahead to pay £30 million more, and it costed us, that man would have gone ahead to bring in Cody Gakpo at the club of Manchester United. So, lots of things that Jammie Carragher needs to know about Erik Ten Hag that is performing a miracle at Man United. That is it. Lots of things are really going astray, and it's trying to obviously work in terrible conditions. So, for Jammie Carragher, Erik Ten Hag is going to have to give him the right response, and he needs to obviously get in the stats and see how we are really performing. Also went ahead and said that though we've gone ahead to get 3 consecutive wins, it's not really convincing. And I go to them. When they're analyzing games, they used to say United needs to win anyhow. It's to obviously get back to the winning stretch. Now, all what we need as we fans of Man United is winning games. If I may ask Jammie Carragher, what philosophy was Sir Alex Ferguson playing at Manchester United for you to start demanding a philosophy? It was hitting teams on the break. That is it. So, I think people need to give Ten Hag time, and that time is obviously going to take us into the fruition stage. So, out of that, he went ahead and really said the following about Bruno Fernandes Borges. He said, no, he didn't notice a drop. He didn't notice a drop in Bruno Fernandes' level against the Big Six. Bruno is at his best when we have the ball a lot. There are matches against top teams where we have the ball less, so maybe there are fewer moments. So it's about taking advantage of those moments, and for that you have to work hard for the team and get the result, because that's the most important thing, is that the team wins. So He's defending Bruno Fernandes on how his stats are really very shaming when it comes to how Bruno performs when United is playing against the top teams, like the top 6 teams like Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur. It's going to have to defend him that Bruno needs to be performing better in such games, but we have less of the ball, and if at all you want him to be effective, we should be having more of the ball. But for that, I interject a little bit and really oppose Erik Ten Hag. Even when Bruno gets the ball, what does he do? He obviously tries to go for Hollywood passes and shooting aimlessly. That is it. Yet, if at all he knows that he's going to get that ball a few times, he should concentrate more and obviously find out the right pass. That is it. So, Bruno is a player who needs to obviously seize his moments in such games. And today, when you're playing Newcastle, when you're playing Manchester City, he needs to come out and really see this club seize their moments, because he's the captain and this club needs him to do what he has to do. Then, on his players, Ten Hag said, the players worried about possible changes in the sports department. That was the question, on whether the players are worried about the possible change in sports department. Said, I don't think that's the case. Of course, they are attached to the club, but above all, they are attached to this team. If they want to succeed, they know that they need the team. They are teammates. We need cooperation. When cooperation develops, we play better, and that's all to their benefit. I think that's how the players think, and they don't think at the strategic review of the structure or anything. So, he's telling us that players are obviously not affected by this situation, because finally, Sir Jammie Carragher is going to hate to obviously be the chosen one to take that 25% minority stake from the 69% that the Glazers really own. And lastly, what did Erik Ten Hag have to say? I think that was the last bit of it. And now I call in for your reactions into the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And your thoughts on Erik Ten Hag going bare knuckles with Jammie Carragher are welcome in the comment section below. And I sign out for now. See you later. Good morning. May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslim Barakallahu fikum. I'm out.